Like I said, this video is not sponsored. This is just a great cologne. Today I want to do something a little different and review one of my favorite colognes. It's called 1 Million by PACO RABANNE. And I've been using this cologne for a few months now, and I decided, I'm like, what? I ordered it like maybe a few days ago. It just came in the mail last night, and I said, why not just do a review for it, you know? Put other people on, you know. If you already know about it, great. Let's talk about it in the comments. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, you know, younger guys out there that don't know about cologne. You just trying to get into cologne, or, you know, you trying to think of a gift to give somebody, you know. This is one of the best colognes I think out. It's popular right now for a reason, and I just wanted to give my opinion on it. I'm going to start by opening the package. It comes in this nice golden box. This is the design on the box. You see it says 1 million, PACO RABANNE. Okay, let's see. Let me open it right now. A nice shiny golden box. Even from here, it gives off that, you know, wealthy feel. Okay, take it out. I got the 1.7 ounce bottle. This is like the smallest one, or the second smallest one. The other one is like a little tiny little tube. This is how the bottle looks right here. See, I like the shape. This has a nice shape to it. It's simple, but unique. You got the black, the nice gold, and it has like, this is where you spray it at, and this is where it comes out. And it says 1 million PACO RABANNE at the bottom, 1.7 ounces. It's really unique design. For a better view, also has a nice gold reflective design where you can look at it and see yourself through it, see yourself in it like it's a mirror also. Now, like I said, I just started using this maybe a few months ago, and when I found out about this, it was because actually my aunt had a magazine, and in the magazines, you know how it come with the free samples of perfume and cologne. It had a free sample of this cologne in it, and it was in like one of these little tubes right here, like a little tube like this, but it was of this cologne. Most colognes to me have a real chemical smell. Like, the best way I could describe it is, I know this is kind of weird, but you know how energy drinks have that real chemical sweet smell to it? It's almost to the point where like it gives you a headache. That's how most men cologne smell to me. So that's why, you know, I used to wear cologne here and there, but I hadn't found that perfect scent for me that wasn't too strong, but it had enough presence to when you walk by people and people are like, oh, who is that? That smells good, you know? This is the perfect cologne for that. Now, when I got that little sample, I sprayed some on my wrist. That's always where I tested at. And I smelled it and I said, wow. I said, this smells really good. And the spray on my wrist smelled up the whole room, where people was coming in like, oh, what is that? That smells good. I'm like, oh, it's this little tube, this little tester for the cologne. And tube lasted me for about maybe, I'm gonna say like a week and a half, because I sprayed so much of it. I also realized that this goes a long way. You don't have to spray it 5 times all everywhere for it to get that, for it to make its presence, for it to really get on you. My method of spraying this is I spray it once right here and once right here, or like, you know, the two sides of my collarbone. Depending on, you know, the weather, if it's really hot, I might spray some not on my neck, because I know it tends to, like, you know, you don't want to spray it directly on your skin, especially your neck. So I spray it like on my chest area, like, but do it far away. You don't want the cologne to go right in your shirt where it leaves a big spot. Do it far away where it hits you like a mist, you know? And it's like you have that whole area right here with that scent. Another thing I do, for me, you know, it might work differently for you, is I take some and I spray it like a little bit, like right behind my neck, so I get that full 360 effect. So it's like, you come in front of me, you smell it. You come from behind me, you smell it. Even if you spray it like this, You still gonna smell it from behind me, but you spray it behind your neck area. It gives that better effect of it. And now I'm gonna spray it on my wrist and sniff it and give a little test. Like I said, this smells really good. It has a nice, creamy, sweet scent, but it still has that masculine essence to it. It doesn't smell like perfume. It doesn't, because a lot of guys, cologne is marketed to be like real strong and chemical smelling. This one hasn't. Let me smell it again. It's a nice sweet scent, but it's a creamy sweet scent. It almost has it's like a hint of vanilla in it. This is what I'm smelling from my own, perspective. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this is really good. That's a nice, strong presence. I'm gonna read from, the PACO RABANNE website what the smells are supposed to be. 1 million showcases lush, sun-drenched notes of orange and grapefruit with tingling hints of mint and a sweet, subtle touch of roses. That's that sweet smell I was smelling. A spicy cinnamon heart warms this fragrance, giving you masculine elegance and a complex, intriguing scent. Spray on a dash of this before a special evening or a luxurious brunch to add that perfect finishing touch to your everyday experience. That's the perfect description to me, because like I said, as soon as you spray it, the chemical smell doesn't hit you. There's no chemical smell of this. It's like a nice sweet smell, but it still has that masculine essence of what a cologne is supposed to be. It's not like a real sweet smell of like a perfume where it smells like cherry blossom or one of those Victoria's Secret perfumes. No, this is a real nice masculine scent, and it has like a nice, I'm trying to find the words. It's like a perfect balance of sweet but masculine. I'm talking right now, I can smell it all throughout this area, and it's a nice smell. It's not nothing that's gonna make you nauseous. It's not gonna give you a headache. It's not gonna have people be like, oh, you sprayed too much. No, this is a perfect scent. And with the 2-3 sprays, it lasts, for me, typically lasts me the whole day. Typically. Now, when it's really hot, I'll say like maybe 5-6 hours in, I might have to, go spray 2 more, because, after the heat and you sweat a lot, it tends to like fade out a little bit, but it still has that little essence of it surrounding you, but it's not going to be as strong 6 hours later. You might have to, halfway throughout the day, wherever you are, put 2 more sprays on you just to elevate the smell again. But other than that, this typical bottle, 1.7 ounces, would typically last me for about 2 months. So say it's the beginning of September now, right? I would typically have this until I'll say the beginning of November. That's how long it will last me. And about this cologne, you will get compliments everywhere. I'm telling you, this is sure to give you compliments. Now, you might not be, when you wear cologne, you want to smell nice for yourself, but it's also a plus when people come up to you like, oh, you smell good. What is that? Oh. Ever since I've been wearing this, almost every day I get a compliment, whether I'm at work, and the girls be like, oh, you smell good, Tony, you smell good. I'm like, thank you. And or I work with the public, and I work with directly with the public, when people come up to me and ask for help, whatever. And some of them come up to me and I turn around and they be like, oh, you smell good. I'm like, oh, thank you. This one lady was like, oh, you smell delicious. I said, oh, thank you. Oh, what is that? I'm gonna buy that for my husband. I'm like, this cologne is really, when I knew this cologne was good, is great actually, was when this was at peak summertime, and I was standing there waiting for the train, and then mind you, I had sprayed this on before I left my house, and it's been like maybe 10 minutes. I'm standing there by the train, and this guy comes up next to me, and he's just standing there, and he kept looking around, and then I guess he figured out it was me. He was like, excuse me, sir, what kind of cologne do you got on? And I'm like, wow. I'm like, in the deep heats of the summer, in the New York sweaty subway, this my cologne was able to permeate that whole area to where he came up to me and asked me, "Oh, what kind of cologne you got on?" I'm like, "Wow, this cologne is powerful in itself." I'm trying to put y'all on this, but this is on, like, I feel like the medium pricey side. It's not the most expensive, but it's not the least expensive. It's right in the middle, and there's many different outlets to, you know, purchase this on. You can either use Macy's, you can use Amazon, but, you know, be tricky with that depending on the manufacturer, because, you know, it's a lot of different listings, and you don't want to get like a fake version of it. So what I use Google Express. 6 months I've been using this. I get it from Google Express, and it always comes perfect in mint condition, straight out the box, plastic on it. You could tell it's the real official deal. It's not a fake version, just the real version. I use Google Express to order mine. You know, if you get it from Macy's or stuff like that, it tends to be on the pricier side. I got this for about $40. Now, this same bottle in Macy's will cost like $70. So I even seen this for like $76, $80 somewhere. So you know, be careful when you online searching for this, because, you know, there's a lot of people that know this is popular, so they want to get over on people and, you know, overcharge a little bit. As fast as you can, go run out and purchase this ASAP. Whether it's like the description say, whether it's for your everyday, you're going to work, you're going on a high date, you know, you're going to brunch, you're going out to party, this cologne is going to give that extra to your look. You looking nice, you got a nice outfit on, you spray this on, nobody can tell you nothing but compliments, because you smell good. You look good and you want to smell good if you spray this on. You know, for the guys. For the ladies, if you thinking you have a birthday coming up, an anniversary, you know, Christmas time, and you don't know what to get your husband, your boyfriend, your son, anything like that, this PACO Rabanne 1 million is the perfect gift. Guys, thanks for tuning in to my cologne review on PACO Rabanne's 1 million. What are your thoughts? Have you tried this cologne? What are your thoughts about it? Are there other colognes you want to put me on to? I know I tried to put y'all on. If you already know about it, what are your thoughts about it? You know, for the ladies, I'm trying to tell you, this is a good gift to give the, you know, the guys in your life. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell by the subscribe button so you can always know when I post. And thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.